And so,
All right, up a little bit more.
okay.
All right, right there, perfect.
All right, so with this, the concept is obviously the WAP shop. So basically, it's a lemonade stand. We sell lemonade and teas. So here you can see a couple elements related to Gucci. You can see my teas, obviously. You can also see like the big ice cream cone. You got the double cups, the lemonade. Let's see, I believe I have a couple more photos from another photo shoot. This is another photo that I did. Got a fallen ice cream cone. I'm painting. I'm supposedly setting up and painting in the background. This is before the ice cream cone appears in the back, and then we got a little codeine right there.
Okay.
For authenticity reasons,
keep
of course.
Keep it on brand.
And we cooling. We selling t-shirts. Having a good time.
Also selling tea and lemonade.
Exactly.
And codeine. You guys were not.
I mean, technically,
it was a joke.
Tea technically. Tea. Tea. And that's the tea.
Came in with the deep cuts. Did you catch the tea?
So then,
what brought that concept to life? Was it Gucci? Was it the music? What track inspired you?
So like honestly, like with all like the trap stuff, like I'm like a freelance.
Trap came to be a term.
Not even necessarily like. I like that style of music because like I'm not
talking about you. I mean like media wise, that's when trap became a thing where people were using the word trap.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I haven't paid attention enough to like that word and like I guess its place in like I guess current culture to know necessarily.
There was a whole argument on where did trap come from, and the argument said that the three people who probably started using the word trap was T.I., Jeezy, and Gucci.
Yeah, okay, that argument I remember, but like I thought, okay, so when I heard that, I'm thinking like now, like when people be like trap yoga.
Oh no.
Okay, so we talking about okay, that's fine. All right.
Yeah, before it became commercialized, about pure, yeah.
So
just became hip hop story.
Yeah, so like like I don't know, like I felt like he was a big part of like rap culture. I enjoyed like his music. Like I enjoy like I like people that express themselves in the matter that they feel that they need to, and I also like the hustle culture behind trap music because like me, just like as a freelance graphic designer, like what I'm saying, you need like theme music, bro. Because like you know what I'm saying, like if you're not working, then like you know what I'm saying, you secretly slowly dying, like so like I don't know, like that was enough for me to like just go ahead and like make this because like I don't know, I just thought it was a cool project. I didn't know necessarily like what it would lead to or anything. I didn't necessarily expect anything from it. I was just trying to sell some teas and like build on like what I was trying to create, like because like I said, I wanted to be able to work and live off of my artwork, so like I felt like this was a good way to get in. So going back to I guess the start of Coco.
Okay. So this is the beginnings.
Yep. So like I was saying, we was broke. We was matching with the minimums. And then like one day, it went from. So like pretty much I've done logos for my friend Taurus and Marcus. Yeah. Before like when they were trying to do like clothing brands, but like I don't know, we just never sat down together and had like the conversation. So like that summer, like when we was broke, we just like like we productive, we not stupid, like like eventually eventually we was just like, hey, let's create something together. And like I've been approached with that many a times. But like Taurus, I just knew instantly he wasn't bullshitting. Okay. And from there, it was me, Taurus, and Marcus. We bought a screen. Marcus brought the screen printing press, and we started running off teas in Taurus' basement. It was a lot of long nights.
How big was the basement?
Oh no, the basement is straight. Like in terms of space, like it's pretty big. But like, the process of screen printing. So like I already had like So like one, you have your formal screen printing setup, like where you have like a light box and this, that, and the third. We don't have all of these things, and you know, we don't necessarily have the money to buy all these things. We have the press, we have the paint.
Yeah.
And then I have my experience from doing screen printing in school. So like from there, we had to make, you know, a couple little adjustments. I had like a glass tabletop from home, like from like a random table. I brought that over. We made like a little fake light box situation so that we can make our screen stencils. And then from there, we running off teas in our basement from like the time I get off to work to like 3-4 in the morning, depending on like, you know, like what deadlines we trying to meet. And then like it's a lot of give and take with that, because like with screen print, like once you fuck up, that's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
like
permanent, yeah.
Like you lay that joint down, you ain't lay it down tight enough, and like that little corner didn't come out or whatever, like that's like negative. You know what I'm saying? Negative profit instantly.
So did you have to start practicing more detail in the work?
No.
Oh, so you was already there.
Like we already like had it down. It was just like, you know, we took it on the chin. Like honestly, like because like I wouldn't say we weren't messing up like a lot, but like, you know, sometimes like things go awry. So like, I mean, it just happens. Like it was all a learning process. We ordered hella carry out during this period.
Oh, okay.
Hella carry out.
What's your favorite carry out at that time?
Oh, it was just the joint nearest to us, Eddie Lennox. Shout out Eddie Lennox and Clinton. They mumble sauce be hitting. It was so bad. It was to the point I would walk in, Shorty would just grab my mail.
She just knew.
Good. Like we was locked in like this. Shout out Shorty, you know who you is.
Oh, you vicious. You vicious. He said, sweetheart. You know,
sweetheart. You look so good grabbing that mumbo, Shorty. Gonna give me another one. But I don't have any of the screen print tees on me currently, but matter of fact I do. I'm lying. I have one of the earlier ones we did. I don't have the necessary first ones. I would love to grab it off the rack. But it's all good. So like this is one like our earlier tees. This was one of the ones that didn't get finished because there's actually a print on the side that goes here as well. But it's all good.
Okay, let's
this
get into it.
So like this was what I would like to say when we really got the ball rolling. Like we did a couple shirts and like we did a couple long sleeves for fall and winter, and then like when summer came around we wanted to do this, so we did like a little tennis inspired tees. We did a shoot with Bacon Bear. Shout out Bacon, she the GOAT.
Yep, young pork.
So yeah, we did that. We got like good reception from that, and it was fun just like, you know, conceptualizing the shoot and just, you know, acting on that. Like I don't know, like the entire process of just bringing an item to fruition and then putting that extra behind it is like just like really enjoyable, honestly. So like we did these tees, things are rolling, and then we moved to 2-color prints.
Okay.
So like basically with screen printing, for those that don't know, we know, but y'all may not. So like screen printing, each color that you lay down on a shirt, that's a different layer. So like you lay down all your first layers, and then you come back on the second layer. Let's say you mess up this second layer. Negative profit. So there's more give and take with that. I believe at this point we're taking in order, so it's like made to order. So like pretty much like once the order is placed, then we order the blank and then we make it for you. Because like at this point we're like we can't really justify with the capital that we have like ordering an inventory.
Yeah.
Because like you always lose money on inventory. Like if you don't have the sales, of course, to justify having an inventory in the first place. So like sometimes made to order is like the great first start, as long as and as well as the t-shirt and screen printing, because that's the cheapest way to put out a t-shirt. So we started with that foundation, then we moved to hoodies, and then we printed out 2-color hoodies, and then more struggles at 2-3 a.m. messing up hoodies, screen print, screen press over on this side goes crooked because it's from China, so we gotta use this side now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, little stuff like that along the way that just makes you go, hey, okay, this is a process. So from there, the goal's always been bigger, and then like we always want to create items that are up to par with the brands that we wear. So like the first things we designed for Collective weren't even t-shirts. The first things we ever designed were all over printed like jackets. So like when you go into the research of trying to get original items made, that's an entirely different price point. So of course you have to work towards that. So like that's why we started out with the t-shirts and then moved on to hoodies. From there we started to begin, of course, as life progresses, you know, everybody gets more responsibilities, so we have to begin to, like, you know, rework the business, start outsourcing certain things. So one of the things we did was, let's see what we got here. A couple things we did. I'll show you this first.
You see how you just reach into the rack? Yeah, nah, that man, he in his bag right now. Yeah,
it's a lot going on.
That's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. It's the lifestyle.
All right, so few things that we did was.
Hey, that chicken on the way, yeah, man. I feel like they just been teasing us.
Yeah, she do look, she chilling.
Yeah, she chilling. Yeah, shout out to her.
All these on the rack.
I love chicken.
So another thing I just wanted to show you. So like this, we want to make one-of ones with like the various screens that we had. So like this is like a t-shirt that's a combination of like all the screens like from that period of time. And then like
hard. That is hard. I remember that.
This glows in the dark. Like we were messing with glow in the dark paints and things like that as well. And then like eventually we start hating things because, you know, we just have a high standard. So like we wanted to.
So you started hating glow in the dark because of your standards?
Oh, I'm sorry. I may have worded that poorly. We started hating what we were making because the quality wasn't necessarily up to our standard.
That's real.
Right. So like, you know, like the give and take with, you know, investments and whatnot. So
I feel
like
everybody gets there eventually.
So then from there we you know, we come together, discuss it, rework it, we source new blanks, and then from there we start getting into direct to garment. So direct to garment is when something is printed directly on the t-shirt but it's not embedded into the t-shirt like screen print. Like for example, screen print, like you'll wash a t-shirt 1,000 times and like it'll still feel like the fabric. This you could feel a print like on it. So like this is like the Lucky Cat from Asian culture, and in Japanese it says everybody eats on the back. So we did this.
Did your research for the words in Japanese?
Oh yeah, for sure, got to.
Yeah.
And then I had like another dude like verified that speak Japanese because I was terrified.
Yeah, no, that's real.
I did not want anything on my back in these streets. So then we did that in like 2 colors. Everybody liked like the little graphic that we made for it. Taurus did the graphic. I came back and added like a couple elements to it, and that's like a sample of like how we collaborate. Like we'll literally just be shooting text to each other all day, like, hey, I seen this was cool. Hey, I sketched this, and then I'll be like, hey, okay, cool, I'm gonna render this on the computer, see what it looks like, send it back, that type of thing. We just bounce ideas off each other till something comes into fruition, and then like, I don't know, everything always seems to line up. The universe is weird. Like you always get clues. Like anytime we have doubted the brand, this strange thing happens.
Yeah,
we come together for a meeting, and everybody got on a brand T-shirt or the same one, and it'd be weird stuff like that, and we just be like, huh, all right, keep going.
I mean, I agree, man. The universe will mess around and have folks slide in your DMs, bro. Universe is a wild place, man.
And then a quick highlight into the progression. So like this was like the Tiger T in screen print, and then this is the Tiger T in direct to garment.
Oh, they are distinctly different.
Yeah. So like